This concept changed my life. My name is Jack. I'm 17 years old, and I learned about this thing last year in English class. And yesterday, when I was mowing someone's yard, I had a podcast in, and this idea was also brought up again in the video. And I was like, you know what? Let me make a YouTube video about it, and I'm going to explain how it changed my life and how it can change your life as well. All right? So let's just go straight into it. Let's dig straight into it. I already tried recording it a few minutes ago and I messed it up. I'm just going to go straight into it and we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about how to change your life and why. And we're going to talk about it, how it changed my life too. So there was this ancient philosopher. His name was Plato. And he had this allegory. It's like a story about a cave and how people in the cave, they were prisoners at birth, right? So they were born and they were in the prison. They never seen the outside world. But there's a fire, right? So every time things would go past, like people would walk through the cave, or you'd see a dog, or you'd see a tree, it's a false reality of what's real because they're just shadows. So if I'm walking across the cave and the prisoners are there, the prisoners are going to see me and be like, you know what? That's a dog. That's a person. But in reality, they're just shadows. It's a mere illusion of what reality is. All right. And then one day, the man, he escaped and he went free. He was free of the cave and he saw the trees. He saw the rainbows. He saw the dog and he realized, well, this is completely different than what I originally thought was real. He was almost enlightened. He was almost like, wow, what the heck? That's real. What I've believed the past 20 years of my life is completely false. I've been thinking of something completely irrational and it was an illusion and it's not real. All right. So what I'm trying to tell you guys and what this story is trying to tell you is there are different perspectives of the world. And then when that man went back in the cave to tell his friends, hey guys, this is what real is. They all frowned upon him. He was like an outcast now and they all hated him because these people were so stuck and they were so held back with these beliefs, with these falsehood illusions. When this guy stepped out of his own home and went to see the real world, he realized that his whole life was a lie. But the thing is, the people in the cave, they didn't realize that he was being truthful. They thought he was going crazy. All right. So this can apply in your own life in many ways, right? You may want to pursue a certain path, but people may not support you. Your friends are going to shit on you. Your family is even going to say, yo, dude, I don't think that's a good idea. You shouldn't do that. Do the same thing I did. Go the same route I did and live the same life I did, right? But you may not want that. You may not want to live the same life as your older brother or sister, your parents, the expectations that are put on you. You may not like that. You may want to start a business. You may want to do that hobby that could change your life, like, starting a YouTube channel, investing your money, getting into the gym, and getting rid of these bad habits that waste your time and energy, right? But there's going to be people holding you back from them, okay? I'm sorry to say, but it's true, right? You may have these so-called friends, right? You're trying to do better. You're trying to go to the gym. You're trying to start a business and do all these cool things, but you have these minds in the back of your head. You're telling all your friends, so you left the cave. Let's say the cave was the comfort zone, right? You're in the cave, you're able to sit back, play video games, eat junk food, do all these bad habits, not really going anywhere. You're just sitting in complacency. And then you're like, you know what? I'm done. I want to change the trajectory of my life. So once you want to change the trajectory of your life, you leave the cave and you're like, you know what? Wow, this is real. I'm starting this business. I'm starting to see a little bit of results. I'm getting stronger in the gym. I'm eating healthier. I feel better. I feel more connected to myself and to God and to all these cool things. So then when you go back in the cave, you tell your friends like, yo, dude, you got to hop on this gym thing. You got to start a business with me. You got to do this. And you got to stop eating junk food and playing video games till 4 a.m. They're going to shun you. They're going to say you're stupid. They're going to make fun of you. They're going to shit talk you. And those people, they may not be your real friends, even though that may be all you have. All right? So basically, what I'm trying to tell you to get out of this video is don't listen to what other people have to say about your life, right? You may leave that cave one day and realize, wow, my life has been boring. I don't know what I've been doing. I've just been living. I want to build something for myself. Even though I'm young, like I'm talking about myself right now too. I'm young. I want to build a YouTube channel. I want to make money. I want to build a business. I want to invest my money. I want to do all these cool things, get strong in the gym, have a great relationship with people, right? But other people aren't at that spot where they left the cave and realized that their whole life was like boring and a lie. Almost like, what have I done in the past few years? So you're going to leave the cave one day and realize that I want to change my life. And if you have already, if you felt like you've left this psychological cave, awesome, dude. This is what this channel's for. I'm helping y'all to break free and help you to be better, right? This is a video, this is a channel where I'm going to be recording my journey and recording what happens in my life, right? I'm not going to make it in one day. I'm not going to make it in a year, in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. It's going to take a long time for this channel to be successful. It's going to take a long time for me to make my money. It's going to take a long time for me to do almost anything, right? But that's when falling in love with the process is just awesome, dude. If you can fall in love with recording, like for me, recording videos and editing and going to mow lawns to make extra money, to maybe buy a computer so I could invest into my business, invest into my personal brand, right? It'll help you so much. And it takes time, dude. And people may say to me, Jack, what are you doing right now? This is a stupid idea of you. But it's possible, man. Anything's possible. If someone's done it, it's possible, right? It was always impossible to run a 4-minute mile. But somebody ran it, I don't know how long ago, but somebody ran a 4-minute mile, and they realized it was possible. And then guess what? It's been done thousands of times after. Once someone can achieve it, you know other people can achieve it, right? Somebody my age, younger than me, with less time than me, with worse work ethic, has made it with their YouTube channel and personal brand and making money online. So why can't I do the same thing, right? I just have to apply certain things and just trust the process, because I'm still new. I've been doing this for a year, but I want to lock in. I want to do better. I want to do better and be better. So if you take anything out of this video, it's been all over the place. Remember, you are the author of your own story. You write your own story. Don't let some other person write it for you. Don't conform to what somebody says because you don't like the way they said something about you. Okay? Tommy or Jimmy doesn't like you. Sorry. Okay, so what? It doesn't matter, bro. If somebody doesn't like the things that you're doing or they're hating on you, dude, it's not that deep, bro. Why are you even complaining about it? If you can't deal with a simple hater, how are you going to be able to build a business? How are you going to be able to be disciplined to do all these hard things, right? I'm just trying to inspire you right now. So this cave story, Plato's cave story, you can look it up. There's so many videos about it, but it's a psychological thing. People are trapped in their own realities, right? I think that this YouTube channel can blow up like crazy one day. All right, you may have your own realities and your own thoughts, right? You may be working on a hobby. You may be on a sports team. You may be playing video games and making money, like trading in-game items or something, and you make money that way. Or you may think that money is stupid and you want to find your relationship with God and build your own physique and work on yourself. You may think so many different things. You may think, all I want to do in life is sit on my phone, play video games, and eat junk food and do nothing, and my parents will take care of me for the rest of my life. Everyone has their own perspectives and their own beliefs, right? And I'm not saying one belief is wrong compared to another belief, right? You may think one thing, I may think another thing. And we can come to terms that living the way that you think and living authentically is how you're going to achieve your goals, right? Whether you're on self-improvement or you're just getting into it, if you put in a little bit of work and you have a goal and you go after it, you grab it by the fucking balls and you go after it, you will be successful. It may take a long time to be successful, but you will make it, all right? There's so many people that have made it before, right? Think about it. There's so many people who have started a business, failed, but eventually they kept going, and boom, they're the ones that are successful. They dig through the pain. They keep going. They're not the ones giving up on the first try. Because if you give up on the first try and you try something else, and you climb up the ladder a little bit, and then it's too hard, you just give up and go try to climb another ladder. And you give up, and the process repeats itself. So focus on one thing and just lock in, bro. Right? This YouTube channel, it's going to take years for me to have at least 10,000 subscribers, dude. It'd be awesome for me to have 10,000 subscribers by December. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know what I need to do differently. But I need to focus up and I need to lock the fuck in if I want it to be successful. So yeah, dude, just focus on something. Remember that your story is different than everyone else's. Everyone has their own perspectives on the world. And you got to accept that. Your friends may think different things than you. So you may have to cut them off or not talk to them as much. And if your friends are shit talking you, they're not your real friends, bro. Think about it. All right. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to write a comment. I'm going to try to start like a community or something so y'all can join and talk and do whatever. And then, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If you guys want me to start a community, I will make like a Discord server or something. I'm not going to pay for a program yet, but I can start a free Discord server. Y'all can join and we could talk. I could post my videos in there and we'll see how it goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and more videos will be out soon. And thanks for supporting me again, because I know this is possible.